Hi, this is Craig. I hope everybody is feeling good today. If you follow my blog, you will know that I generally deal with body and mind, which is fitness and confidence. And this post is similar theme to the confidence side. I've always felt confident, but this certainly has helped with that. And Hugh has asked me to do a video. I recently had a hair transplant, which you'll know from the blog, and this is basically a 10-day update. It's 10 days, 11 days since the surgery, and so Hugh has asked me to just do an update to that blog for his blog and to show you what it looks like, because on the blog it was kind of a bit brutal looking. It's advertised as a honest, no BS review of the transplant process. And it's pretty, it doesn't hold any bars back, and it's pretty brutal looking. So I think it's important to see 10, 11 days on. So I'll show you straight away. So I've been using minoxidil for about 5 days now, 5 days after the surgery. And that is supposed to accelerate the catagen process, which means that the hair will fall out and that it will start to grow back properly. So you'll see before and after pictures, and we'll give you an idea of what it was like before. It was a standard sort of pattern where it was receded back, like as I call it, a kind of a Dracula look. In terms of scarring, there's nothing at the front. It's very, very clean. It's amazing, actually. And there's no long-term scarring, but the only thing you'd want to do is keep your hair very, very short. To me, it almost looks like it's burned, like if you've suffered some burns at the back, but that will all, that'll heal and the hair will cover it. In terms of pain, there's no pain really. The most painful part of it was having the anaesthetic, which obviously is going to be painful because you have feeling before you have anaesthetic. The back is tight feeling rather than itchy, which some people said it was itchy. The back is tight, which you just put moisturiser on that they give you, and it feels a lot better. And then you have a special pH 5.5 wash, which I showed in my blog video, and you just do a daily maintenance on it, twice a day minoxidil, and the wash a couple of times a day, moisturise, and certainly the initial skin that comes away, that's not inside the follicle, the skin, the sort of scabbing, if you like, will come away pretty quickly within about 3 days, 4 days, and then if you keep moisturising, it'll come and it'll end up looking like this. I'm very happy with it. It's incredible for a day's worth of pain, if you like, and sitting still and having someone tweak around with your head. It's amazing, and as I say, I've never had problems with confidence, I don't think, but there's definitely an increase there. You feel better, and I could imagine that if you do have issues with confidence, that this will make you feel an awful lot better if you have problems with the fact that you're going bald. Obviously there's a whole psychology to that, and you should feel good anyway, but as you're you should be a strong male who's confident and proud of himself anyway. But this certainly helps, and I'm very, very glad to have had it done. So Hugh has been consulting with people on hair loss and on transplants, specifically the old style transplant, which is FUT, follicular unit transfer, which is where they cut a slice from the back of your head and remove the follicles. This is an FUE, follicular unit extraction, where they remove the individual follicles. So it's far more complicated and longer process when they're removing the follicles, but the effect is far more accurate is perhaps not the greatest word for it, but it's far more less scarring and far more micro level. Basically, what I gather, Hugh has done a couple of years consulting and setting up transplants for people based on what he feels is right for them, and after medical hair treatments haven't worked for them. And we had a friend who had one of these FUEs transplants, and we were pretty impressed with the difference at how the science had moved on with that. And so it was time for me to have mine, which I've been waiting for a long time, I guess, and mine was getting pretty receded at the front. It was not too bad at the back, but it was getting pretty receded. So after I saw the one that a mutual friend, a new friend, had done, we were pretty impressed by that, and so yeah, it was my turn to bite the bullet and have a go at it.